take it from the top.
Here goes. I sped. I followed too closely. I ran a stop sign. I almost hit a Chevy. I sped some more. I failed to yield at a crosswalk. I changed lanes in the intersection. I changed lanes without signaling while running a red light and speeding.
Is that all?
No. I have unpaid parking tickets.
How could you forget that? That is actor Jim Carrey in the classic comedy Liar, Liar, where he cannot tell a lie. Research shows we hear anywhere from, get this, 10 to 200 lies per day, everything from little white lies to more serious untruths. Vanessa Van Edwards has spent more than a decade studying human behavior, and she says, if you want to know whether someone is being dishonest, pay close attention to their body language. She's the author of The Q's Master of the Secret Language of Charismatic Communication. Vanessa Van Edwards joins us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And it is a good morning to see you.
Yes.
This is something that, and I'm being very honest.
I feel the honesty. I
see my body language.
Yes, it looks so good.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to get straight to the lip purse, because that's a big one. You said that people will do this before they tell this lie. So explain what that is.
So we have to understand, liars don't like to lie. We know that lying gets us into trouble. So what you'll see often is right before someone lies, they withhold. So a lip purse, if you press your lips together, it's as if we're saying, hold it together, keep it in, don't get in trouble. So right before a lie, like ask a woman, how much do you weigh? And she'll go, because she's trying to hold it in.
Well,
Now,
I'm never going to ask that question.
Thank you.
Let's start there.
So let's start with that etiquette, right? Also, we have to remember that there's no Pinocchio's nose. There's no one cue that shows someone's lying. What we're looking for is patterns of deceit. And research has found that there are certain red flags that are common. The lip purse is a really good one to look out for.
No Pinocchio's nose. However, the nose can be a tell.
Very much. I think that the writer had an inkling. So research, this is ridiculous research, but it found that we have tissue in our nose.
Okay.
That swells when we lie.
Oh
They use
my.
thermal imaging cameras.
What?
Meaning, so next time you lie, not that you ever do, but next time you lie, pay attention to as if your nose itches. They found that liars will often touch their nose. Researchers analyzed Bill Clinton's testimony during the Monica Lewinsky trial, and they found that in his lying testimony, he touched his nose 26 times. In his honest testimony, he didn't touch his nose at all. So watch out for
Well, that is
sudden...
wild.
That is wild.
That is
That's interesting, but how do you know, too, it's not
Allergies.
nervous?
Allergy.
Well, no, not allergies.
Or
I mean,
Tony
things are
Montana.
nervous.
They control for allergy, yeah.
Right, or a little bit of anxiety.
Okay, so this is what's really important is we're looking for clusters, right? So like if it's allergy season or someone just got like a swab, yes, they're going to be itching their nose. You're looking for sudden changes in behavior or incongruency. So for example, we're looking for when the body doesn't match the words. One of my favorite lying cues is a mismatched nod. This works really well. When someone says yes, but shakes their head.
Wow.
Or says no, but shakes their head yes. So for example,
That's a
you could
good
say,
one.
so, do you like the new colleague? Yeah, she's great, right? That's a mismatch, and that's, we're very odd that we mismatch our verbal.
I read that first-person pronouns can be a tell for lying. First, remind us what a first-person pronoun is.
Okay, I'm, you're, my.
Okay.
So this is another psychology of behavior is that we don't like to lie. We don't want to get implicated in it.
Right.
So you'll notice that without realizing it subconsciously, we drop the I'm, you're, my. Someone will say, that email must have gone to spam or didn't get that email instead of, I didn't get that email.
Oh, we drop it.
Running late, not I'm running late. And that's because we're trying to distance ourselves from that thing that's going to get us trouble. In emails, if you notice a sudden drop in I'm, your, my, pay
like
attention.
taking that
Little
red
red flag.
That
Little red
is,
flag.
yeah.
Dating profiles, little red flag.
What about when you're talking to somebody and they look away and you're like, what are you looking at? We automatically assume, make eye contact, they're lying.
Because I look away a lot. I
Yes.
realize, like when I'm doing interviews and I look, thinking about what I'm going to say.
People say if you look up to the left, you're lying.
Yeah.
I don't know how this got out there. Let's bust this myth.
From a movie, I think.
It's from a movie. So everyone seems to think that shifty eyes or looking up to the left means you're lying. Actually, research has found liars look you in the eye more. Why? They want to know, do you believe me? Do you believe me? Do you believe me? So looking up is a processing behavior. If someone's remembering something, if I asked you to do math, you'd look up. So that's a myth. Shifty eyes does not mean it is deception.
Wow.
And this helps us as a whole when we can identify people who are lying.
I think it is an essential skill. Also, we did a little research study. We had people play 2 truths and a lie. Have you ever played this game?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so here was the big one that we found. On the lie, people use the question inflection. And that's because liars don't believe what they're saying. So they're asking, do you believe me? So I would say, I'm from Austin. I love dogs. I'm a vegetarian.
Vanessa?
That American, it's how you lie more effectively.
We're out of time.
Vanessa Van Edwards, thank you so much. This was awesome. We could talk all morning.